So it sounds like you're coming at it from this distinct worldview, which is, digital technology is convenient, it's fun, it's consuming, it's immersive. And to your point, it gets dopamine triggered. We don't think twice about it. We just plug in and tune out. But what you're pointing out, oftentimes a high cost to be paid, and for those people who are orchestrating this wizardry, there could very well be an agenda, and there often is, that goes beyond just mere monetization. And you got to be leery of this kind of stuff, especially given our cultural and political climate. Regardless of which side of the aisle you sit your ass on, it's contentious, it's difficult, and everyone's vying for authority in our attention society. And you're appealing to young people to open up their eyes, to realize that by plugging in and tuning out, there's a cost to be paid for it, especially when you're young and you get used to these habits, and you get used to taking all this for granted. And in a sense, it's a message through your character that, wake up, kind of like Neo in the Matrix, and kick ass in your own way to assert your own independence. And it sounds to me like it's the growth story. It's a coming of age story, because if Ava can overcome this and lead the resistance, then in a sense she truly grows up.
Yep. It definitely has that coming of age element to it. And and while all those themes and messages are in the book, I also tried really hard not to come across as preachy,
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Because sometimes it's over the top, right? You know that an author has an agenda, they got a particular brand of politics, and oftentimes they just set up the soapbox, which is like, I'm letting you have it. And as a reader, you're like, I bought a book, a science fiction book, a fantasy book, even a horror book. I want to be entertained. If you want to entertain me with your point of view, go for it. But I want the characters to come alive, and I want interesting things to happen. I don't want to be lectured to.
Exactly. And that's something that I always try to keep in mind, is that, you're here to entertain them first. As an author writing a book, you're here to entertain your readers first. Anything after that is secondary. So that's always the perspective that I come from when it comes to writing these books. Virtual Rebel, The Christmas Demon, I always have these themes and these ideas that I want to explore, but at the same time, I'm not a professor here to lecture you. I'm not a preacher here to convert you. I'm just trying to entertain you.